Yes, sir.
Hi, good evening. So you've mentioned the word honesty a couple of times tonight.
I mentioned the word what?
I said, I'm sorry, my name is Matt. You've mentioned the word honesty a couple of
okay.
times tonight. And I don't think there's anybody in this room that would disagree that both parties are pretty guilty of rhetorical dishonesty, at least from time to time. I'm thinking in particular, though, about the healthcare debate and some of the debate that rose up around it. You mentioned some of the town hallers, and I'm sure you're right that many of those folks showed up because they were driven by a sincere opposition to what was going on.
Yeah.
But there's also no question, I don't think, that a lot of those people their anger was ginned up in part by some pretty intellectually dishonest descriptions of what was being proposed in Washington. And I'm thinking in particular of this charge that the bill represented a form of socialism or government takeover of the entire healthcare industry. So I'm wondering if you're willing to commit...
That's not socialism?
That wasn't what was being proposed.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you disagree, I'd love to hear an intellectual justification as to why. But the question is whether you're willing to forswear that sort of intellectually dishonest rhetoric and encourage your party to do the same.
I encourage both parties to be honest here. I mean, I really do. I mean, so there is a certain level of approach that you can take in answering the question to get an honest answer. And while I appreciate what you're saying about, folks on my side or Republicans who sort of characterize this as socialism, any time the government looks to take over the means of production, healthcare, you've got to raise the question of where's the government going to go. Now, we can